Hello everybody, King Nelly Reviews here, and today we'll be talking about one of the most influential characters in My Hero Academia, Stain. Stain is a character whose ideals held so much power that it shifted the way a lot of characters and readers view heroism, and it had many people reevaluating the societal pay structure of the heroes. Stain himself didn't go in depth on what exactly he dislikes about the structure of the hero society, but based on some of the loose comments he said, we can assume he's mainly against the culture of heroes being paid to perform heroic acts. Because of Stain, many fans of the story believe that paying heroes is a terrible thing, and doing so is counterproductive to a good hero system. In this video, I'll be going over the common arguments I hear supporting the notion to stop paying heroes, give my opinion on why Hero Society has to pay its heroes, and I'll be also explaining why the idealistic belief Stan and his followers have is not really practical at all in My Hero's modern day society. If you end up enjoying the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to support the channel. Also, subscribe to my Patreon as well for early access to videos just like this one. Link is in the description down below. So why exactly must money be involved to keep the hero system working smoothly? Let's talk about it. There are many arguments I hear against Hero Society paying heroes, and most of them are honestly very genuine concerns and worries about this kind of system. I'll be talking about how paying heroes actually leads to much more positive than negative, and why it leads to a much safer and stable society in the long run. The first main argument I hear from a lot of fans is that paying heroes doesn't help promote heroes into doing heroic acts out of pure passion or their heroic life values. It instead tempts people into having their main motivation be because of monetary compensation. I can definitely see the concern when people say this. Getting paid well to do heroic acts can definitely lead to certain heroes becoming much more money focused than they otherwise would have been without this system being put into place. If you don't pay heroes, the ones that will actually step up and do heroic activities will be the pure-hearted heroes who follow proper heroism due to their personal beliefs and values. I don't disagree with this logic at all, but one part is missing, and that is free time. It is true that if we don't pay heroes, the ones that will actually step up and do heroic activities will be the pure-hearted heroes who follow proper heroism due to their personal beliefs and values. But they also have to have enough free time out of their busy schedules to actually go out and save people. A lot of people don't realize that not paying heroes for doing their work actually lowers the amount of potential pure-hearted heroes that are willing to save people for free. It sounds kind of confusing, but it's a very simple concept. These heroes still have bills to pay. It's easy to forget that fact since it's such a basic part of everyday life, but in the world of My Hero, despite being full of people with superpowers, their society is extremely similar to modern day society. This means that they follow mostly the same rules of first world democratic countries of today follow, and one of those biggest rules is capitalism. Under capitalism, money matters a lot. No matter how much of a pure-hearted hero you are, or no matter how much you're willing to save innocent people from danger for free, without money, you pretty much can't survive in the world and you end up slowly dying from lack of basic necessities. The main argument against paying heroes is that heroes should do heroic activities because they want to, not because they're paid to. But what this argument forgets to consider is that there are people out there that want to be a good hero but can't be a good hero due to having to work a job to maintain a decent lifestyle. In a perfect world, I would completely agree. I would prefer if heroes were being heroic naturally and not because of a check. But what most people don't consider is that if you don't pay heroes while in a capitalistic society, you force them into a situation where they have to pick between their own survival or their passion for heroism. The main point here isn't what they pick in that situation, but is more so avoiding that situation in the first place. No matter what they pick, they lose something in exchange for the other. Whether it's losing their lifestyle from being fired for ditching their job to go save somebody, or losing some of their purity for prioritizing themselves over defenseless civilians that needed their help. It is a situation that doesn't do anybody any favors. An example of this would be if a pure-hearted hero loves to save people and does it a lot when he has free time. He does it for no cost too. However, this means he also has to have a means of income to keep paying his bills. He gets a job that happens to be very competitive and his boss is strict. While working his shift, he sees on the news that a nearby orphanage is being held hostage and the criminal will turn very violent soon. The hero could definitely help, and he wants to help for absolutely free, but he's at work. If he leaves without doing his part to help the business, he will be fired. Can't pay his rent and will be kicked out. Now he's in a situation where he has to pick between helping himself maintain a decent lifestyle or helping those kids in danger. Again, it isn't about what he ends up picking, but paying heroes stops this situation from ever happening. People look at the payment of heroes as the absolute motive for the heroes when it's mostly just to free the heroes from their normal jobs and give them a lot of time to dedicate all their efforts to helping people. In the previous example, the hero can only save people when he's off work, but villains do crime 24/7. It is very inefficient to have all your heroes doing 9 to 5s and only being able to help during their free time. Without paying them, the heroes can only train, fight crime, and strategize for the future when they are off work. That is 40 hours a week that they could have invested in themselves or in doing heroic activities, but instead they have to use that time to work to pay their bills. So what exactly is a good way to solve this issue? Pay them. Paying them allows heroes to work as much as they want, and they can also maintain their lifestyle without worrying about being kicked out of their homes. Pure-hearted heroes are now given the opportunity to follow their heroic passions without having to worry about working another job just to pay bills. Of course, this will also lead to people doing heroic acts solely because of money, and that leads to another major argument I hear against paying heroes, and that is it inspires the wrong type of motivation. Having a proper motive while being a hero is one of the main points fans of Stain talk about a lot, and I can't say I disagree. Even if paying heroes helps pure-hearted heroes dedicate their life to heroism, it also helps money-centric heroes make a big living as well. It's hard to call someone a hero when their main motivation is money, and without money they wouldn't save people or they wouldn't want to save people. I agree in that sense, but a lot of people seem to forget the main reasons why heroes are needed: to save people. The main goal is to drop the crime rate and to save as many innocent people as possible. Of course, pure-hearted heroes will always help out in that case, but as a society, the safety of its people is the utmost priority. So as long as people are being saved, society can continue to thrive. True and proper heroes should definitely want to save people, regardless of their income, but one thing I do disagree with is that heroes with monetary motivation is worth less than heroes who would work for free. There are a lot of things that come with the image of a true hero. Motive is important, but competence and success is arguably just as important as well. At the end of the day, a hero is supposed to save people. Regardless of your intention, as long as you're saving people, society is usually better with you around. Competence is a big deal as a hero, and even if you would work for free, if you're not competent enough to stop evil villains and you continuously let people die because you lack the proper skill and talent to save them, then you're disappointing all the people that believe in your heroic strength. An example I'll give is that imagine there are two groups of heroes. Group A is full of heroes who are willing to work for free and do it out of pure passion. Group B is full of heroes whose main motivation is money. The issue is that Group B does a far better job at saving lives than Group A. If you're the leader of a society, do you pick the heroes that enjoy their job due to passion, or the ones that would do a better job at saving your people, but they want to get paid? The answer doesn't really matter, but it just puts into perspective that society doesn't just want a hero that enjoys heroism, they want to be protected and safe from crime. I know heroes being paid still leaves a bad taste in people's mouths, and they have every right to feel the way they do. But to keep your society going and to protect as many civilians as they can, paying heroes is the most efficient way to accomplish those goals. People also don't consider the feelings of the civilians who get saved because of the current hero system. People that get saved by heroes or have their loved ones get saved by heroes usually don't really care about the deeper reason of why they got saved. They're usually just happy that someone was there to keep them safe and alive. If a pure-hearted hero saves a person from near death, that's really good. If a hero who works for money saves a person from near death, that's still really good. The person and their family who got saved by the hero who mainly works for money are now in a better position than they would have been without him there, and they're usually happy about that fact regardless of the deeper motivation. Again, I understand why people dislike heroes getting paid because it just sounds wrong, But to me, the current hero system saves more people 100 times out of 100 in comparison to a system where heroes have to volunteer and only work in their free time without no pay. Why is that the case? It's mainly just due to manpower. Lots of arguments I hear come from the idea that only pure hearted heroes should be doing heroic activities, and having money centric people pretending to be heroes because of the system is not good. In a perfect world, I might agree with that ideal. Having all heroes be 100% guaranteed to be doing heroism from the heart would definitely be great. But sadly, the world isn't that simple. There simply is not enough heroes in My Hero Academia to do heroic activities, and due to this, it causes a lot of problems to the citizens. Manpower has always been an issue in My Hero Academia. If there were enough pure-hearted heroes running around and working for free, then a hero system wouldn't even be needed, since all the pure-hearted heroes would just handle everything. But of course, that's not the case. There's not enough heroes around to handle all the crime, so society needs to staff as many people as they can to save as many civilians in danger as they can. Not paying heroes means that the only heroes you'll be able to attract are the pure-hearted heroes who also happen to have a lot of free time and who are also competent enough to handle strong villains. Through this many filters, you won't get too many available people. It takes a lot of time to train yourself, practice heroism, and find other means to get money to survive, as well as find free time to actually go save people. By paying heroes, you get all the pure-hearted heroes who want to help but can't due to money issues, and you also get the money-hungry heroes who are here just for a quick check. But again, if they're good at saving innocent kids and grannies from powerful villains, I would say they're still worth keeping around. These situations are never simple, and I understand why people feel like it's wrong to pay for heroes, but in a society like My Hero Academia, it's a far better option than not paying them. Of course, this doesn't mean that it is the best case scenario or the absolute best way to run the hero system, but a lot of Stains believers think that the act of paying these heroes bring more negative than positive, or the concept is worth getting rid of and being replaced with not paying heroes, and that I definitely disagree with. Maybe not calling them heroes but something softer like rescuers instead would be a good middle ground, since I'm completely fine with not labeling someone who works only for a check as a hero. But to say that they have no worth or they don't deserve to help people because they want to get paid is completely backwards from what the hero society wants to accomplish. Having genuine heroes is cool and all, but the absolute goal is to make the citizens safe. Paying heroes accomplishes the goal of safety far more reliably than not paying them. So considering all the benefits paying heroes bring to the table and comparing it to the negatives, I think it's a far better and more reliable system to protect the hero society than if you don't pay them at all. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Also subscribe to the Patreon and support it for early access to more videos like this one. The link is in the description down below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.